Have you ever felt like your food truck is just more chaos than it is cash? Well, today we are going to dive into a super powerful strategy to fix that exact problem: the magic of pre-orders. Let's get right into it.
All right, here's what we're covering. First, we'll look at the big problem that every single street vendor runs into. And then, we'll break down 5 killer hacks to solve it for good. Locking in your cash, slashing waste, becoming a loyalty magnet, boosting the bill, and absolutely dominating events.
So, let's paint a picture here. And trust me, if you've ever worked a food cart or a truck, you are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Picture this. The clock hits noon, and bam! All of a sudden, your cart is just swarmed. You've got hungry customers everywhere, and the energy is, it's electric. The demand looks absolutely incredible, right? That line wrapping around the corner feels like you've made it. But there's a hidden problem lurking in that line.
So what happens when that wait gets a little too long? Frustrated people start checking their watches, and then they just leave. Every single person who walks away is a lost sale. That chaos is literally killing your profits.
But what if you could just flip that entire script? This is where pre-orders come into play. And it's not just about convenience. It's about turning a huge weakness into your greatest strength and transforming all those potential losses into cold, hard, guaranteed cash.
Okay, our first hack is an absolute game changer for your cash flow. It is all about securing your income before you even start cooking.
The big idea here is to get away from the stress of unpredictable walk-up traffic. So instead of just hoping people show up, you're getting paid days in advance. This gives you cash up front for your supplies, and it completely eliminates the anxiety of a slow day.
And here's the proof. Get this, one vendor scaled their business to $750 in daily revenue just by pre-selling 50 lunch plates to some nearby construction sites. That's guaranteed money funding your growth while you sleep.
Next up, let's talk about making your whole operation leaner and way smarter. Pre-orders are your secret weapon against one of the biggest money pits in the food industry: waste.
You see, pre-orders are so much more than just sales. They're data. They're like having a crystal ball for your inventory. You know exactly what people want before you buy it, which means you can purchase ingredients with surgical precision and just dramatically cut down on that costly food waste.
And the data from pre-orders shows another amazing benefit. Customers who pre-order tend to add 20 to 30% more to their carts with upsells. This doesn't just boost your revenue, it also gives you even more data to predict what people will want next.
So this isn't just a random observation, okay? It's backed by some serious industry research. The experts over at Cloud Kitchens confirm this is a predictable pattern. When people have more time to browse without pressure, they simply spend more.
All right, now let's see how pre-orders can build a really powerful, lasting bond with your customers by fixing the one thing they hate the most: waiting.
So instead of making people stand around in a long, frustrating line, you create this super smooth digital experience. They order on their phone, show up to a special pickup zone, grab their food, and they're gone. You are showing them that you value their time.
And respecting their time pays off big time. This slide shows that a seamless pickup experience can boost repeat visits by an incredible 67%. You're not just a food cart anymore. You're a reliable, stress-free part of their day.
Now, let's look at how a really well-designed pre-order system can automatically increase the value of every single sale you make without any of those high-pressure sales tactics.
An online menu is basically your silent salesperson. A lot of these ordering platforms have built-in tools that let you strategically bundle items, creating these irresistible combos that guide customers toward spending more. They can just browse at their own pace and build their perfect meal.
And this slide just perfectly captures why it works so well. The on-site experience, it's often rushed and super stressful. But online, your customers are relaxed, they have time to explore all the options, customize their order, and make those really valuable impulse additions. And what's the result of that relaxed, no-pressure browsing environment? A massive 30 to 50% increase in the average order value. I mean, come on, that is a game changer for any small business.
Finally, let's talk about scaling up. Pre-orders aren't just for the daily lunch rush. They are your ticket to much bigger, much more lucrative opportunities.
Think beyond the sidewalk for a minute. You can partner up with local businesses, breweries, or event organizers to provide large catered pre-orders. This creates a completely new, totally reliable stream of income that doesn't depend on random foot traffic.
And the potential here is huge. A single catering gig or an event partnership can net you between $700 and $1,500 in profit. This is how a small cart starts to operate like a major food business. So, as your food cart evolves from just a simple hustle into a streamlined empire, here's a final thought to chew on. In our fast-paced world that demands everything instantly, could the secret to lasting success actually be found in mastering the wait?